Do it do, YouTube. It's your boy CJ back with another video. I'm coming at you guys solo today because I just want to talk. Let me close my closet door here. There we go. So I just want to sit here, talk with you guys for just a minute. Well, more than a minute, obviously, but I wanted to give my thoughts and reviews from all of the shows that took place over the weekend. I'm talking about WWE Clash at the Castle. I'm talking about NXT Worlds Collide. And I'm talking about AEW All Out. I'll tell you right at the front. Did not watch NXT. Did not watch All Out. But there's some stuff from AEW that I did want to discuss. Uh, so we're going to talk about all of that here. Before we do that, if you're new to this channel, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button and like the video. Comment down below what you guys thought of these shows. Yeah. Do all that good stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you get notified when we upload new content. I upload new content weekly, and I have some updates for you guys. So give me 1 second here as I put out the link so that everybody knows we're live. Okay, I think we're good here. Okay, so let's chit chat here. So, like I said, hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell so you get notified when we upload new content. I upload new content weekly. You already know all that good stuff. I hope you like the new background. I'm going to put a lot of this stuff over in my little corner I have over here. So we got that. So we got a lot of stuff going on in my house right now. It's crazy. We got painters coming tomorrow. We got people coming to work on the basement tomorrow. We got everybody coming tomorrow. It's a crazy time. And we got an update for you folks. So the show where we cover SummerSlam 1992, we do have a date set, and that date, as I pull this up here, one moment, is Thursday, September the 15th. So next Thursday, the 15th, is when we're going to get to do SummerSlam 1992. I cannot wait for that. Let's get why we're really here. Let's talk about Clash at the Castle for a moment here. Clash at the Castle, I thought, was a phenomenal show from top to bottom. It was great. They opened it well with the 6-woman tag match. There were a few matches where I was like, I don't really care. But, I mean, some notable things here about the show. Sheamus and Gunther had a hell of a match. They destroyed one another. Their bodies were destroyed by the end of their fight. I can't even call it a match because it wasn't a match. It was a fight. It was a brawl. It was brutal is what it was, essentially. It was fantastic, and I loved every single second of it. I was there for every moment of it. Love that. Dominic is now a heel, so that's interesting. That's a interesting new storyline development. Low blow to his father in the balls. You can't get much more heelish than that. Hitting somebody in the dick. So we had that. Roman Reigns retained over Drew McIntyre, which was a really great match. And that's the thing that I think is going to get lost in this whole situation, is that match itself was really, really great. And the whole crowd was behind Drew 110%. I loved it. I loved towards the end when Theory tried to come in and cash in Money in the Bank, and Tyson Fury knocked him out. Said, nope, not today, kid. Not today, kid. And I just thought that was great. Um, and yeah, overall as a show, it was great. If you haven't watched Clash at the Castle, by the way, go check it out. I gave a few spoilers, my bad, but go watch it and then come back and watch this video. I guess I don't know. So that was Clash at the Castle. If you want some quick results, I'll get them for you right here. Uh, here we go. So we got some. So we got Clash at the Castle right here. Uh, so quick results. So if you don't want to hear these results, click away now. Click away now. Click away now. Okay, that's good. Uh, uh, Bailey, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky defeated Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka. Gunther defeated Sheamus. Liv Morgan defeated Shayna Baszler. And Gunther retained the Intercontinental title, and Liv retained the SmackDown Women's Championship. Edge and Ray defeated the Judgment Day. Uh, and then Seth Rollins defeated Matt Riddle. And by the way, that was another great match. I'm really glad to see that. I'm really happy to see that they did not do what I thought they were going to do, which is the headlocks and the takedowns and all that stuff. After last week's promo, which if you want my thoughts on last week's promo, go watch our show from Tuesday that Nat and I did. I gave my thoughts. That was a brilliant promo. I thought it was phenomenal, fantastic, great. It was hilarious and it was real and it was raw and it was gritty and it was awesome. Go. Can't say enough good things about that promo. I'm glad they did not start off this match with the headlocks and drop kicks, especially after that match, after that promo. They started off throwing fists, which was great. I thought that was phenomenal. I thought that was fantastic. Seth Rollins defeats Riddle. And then Roman Reigns defeated Drew McIntyre by pinfall to retain the Undisputed Universal title. So here you go. There's some quick results for you. Another thing that I wanted to discuss is what's going on in AEW right now. Because there's so much going on in AEW that it's hard not to cover it. And I know Frank doesn't like to talk about backstage issues because that's backstage. That's not what's being presented on TV. And I get that. Don't worry about the drama backstage. That's none of our business and all that stuff. And I get that. But there's a lot here to unpack. So if you're a wrestling fan, you probably already know what's going on. AEW is having issues backstage. CM Punk specifically is having some issues with the EVPs. The EVPs being the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, because they are defending Colt Cabana because they're friends with Colt. They're not friends with CM Punk. They're friends with Colt. And CM Punk is crying BS on that, apparently. So they're having a little bit of friction. And then Hangman Adam Page, as CM Punk said in this promo last night, Adam Page went into business for himself, as Punk said. I'm going to play some of that press conference clip in a minute because there's some interesting statement. Matter of fact, I'm going to play that clip right now. I hope we don't get. I don't think we will. So this is CM Punk talking about Colt Cabana, Adam Page, and the EVPs. Here we go.
Just say your name and your.
Cool. Hi, Nick Hausman, Wrestling Inc.
I'll start, Nick.
I did it with
Friends with wrestling. It's okay, but you should probably disclose who you're friends with.
I'm not friends with.
I haven't had anything to do with Scott Colton in almost a decade. Probably wanted nothing to do with him even longer than that.
Scott Colton, aka Colt Cabana, they had a beef.
It's fucking unfortunate that I have to come up here and speak on this when I'm on my time and this is a fucking business. Why I'm a grown-ass adult man and I decide not to be friends with somebody is nobody else's fucking business. But my friends, if I fall backwards, will catch me. Scott Colton, I felt, never would have. My problem was I wanted to bring a guy with me to the top that did not want to see me at the top.
Nobody wants to see you at the top. Everybody wants to see themselves at the top. And if you say you're there to bring your friends to the top, you're absolutely lying to yourself because everybody is in it for themselves. Everybody. Even CM Punk, whether he's here to admit it or not, he's in it for himself. And I'm sorry if nobody likes that, but that's the truth. Everybody is in business for themselves. And it's not just with pro wrestling. It goes with football. It goes with basketball. It goes with hockey, with baseball, with TV, with movies. Everybody wants to get to the top, and they don't care who they step on. And yeah, they'll make friends, and yes, they'll say, I wanted to bring my friends with me to the top. No, no, they didn't. They wanted to bring their friends to the top so they could push them down. So they had an easy stepping stool. Well, hey, if you do this for me, I'll do this for you. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay? You call it jealousy, you call it envy, whatever the fuck it is. My relationship with Scott Colton ended long before I paid all of his bills. I have every receipt.
See, that's what I'm saying. He wanted to bring his friend to the top, and then he's going to mention his friend's dirty laundry. He's airing out his friend's dirty laundry here. I mean, that's not what a friend does, especially when a friend says, I want to bring you to the top just so I can air out all your dirty laundry all over the place. No, that's not being a friend, dude. I'm sorry. I don't like that.
I have every invoice. I have every email. I have the email where he says, and I quote, I agree to go our separate ways. I will get my own lawyer and you do not have to pay anymore. That's an email that I have. The only reason the public did not see is because when I finally had to countersue him through discovery, we discovered he shared a bank account with his mother.
See, I mentioned that. I don't think anybody asked about that.
That's a fact.
Speed this up a little bit.
I haven't been friends with this guy since at least 2014, late 2013. And the fact that I have to sit up here because we have irresponsible people who call themselves EVPs and couldn't fucking manage a target, and they spread lies and bullshit and put into a media that I got somebody fired when I have fuck all to do with him, want nothing to do with him, do not care where he works, where he doesn't work, where he eats, where he sleeps. And the fact that I have to get up here and do this in 2022 is fucking embarrassing. And if y'all are at fault, fuck you. If you're not, I apologize. But what did I ever do in this world to deserve an empty-headed fucking dumb fuck like Hangman Adam Page?
Okay. This is something I wanted to discuss right here. So Hangman Adam Page, wrestling pro, I guess went off script, and this pretty much at the top, at the beginning. Hangman Adam Page went off script, and he called out CM Punk, I guess, and he went into business for himself and said, and Adam Page even said, he does not listen to the veterans backstage. That's disrespectful. Listen to your elders. Respect your elders, especially in the wrestling game, because they've been to the dance before. There's a 85, 95% chance that a lot of the legends in the back that you're not listening to went to Wrestle Frickin' Mania, dude. That's somebody to listen to. That's somebody that has made money. I guarantee you they made money. If they're wrestling at WrestleMania, you know they made money. And you're sitting there and you're saying that you don't listen to them, I'm sorry. You're an idiot. You're an idiot, and that's putting it nicely. Now, CM Punk did not have to air all this dirty laundry out. Nobody asked a question about this. Nobody asked a question about this. And I talked to my dad about this earlier today, and he's like, did you think they were going to mention it? They were going to ask him about it? They probably were, but then he could say, I have no comment. Well, maybe he already said, no, I have no comment, and they didn't listen, and blah, 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 blah. Maybe, but even still, like, I don't agree with airing dirty laundry out like this. This is not a way to do a media scrum, as AEW calls it. It's not. It's not. It's not a place for you to air your dirty laundry. It's a place for you to talk about the show you did and all of that stuff, and the match that you wrestled and how and all that stuff, and build towards the next part of the company, next phase of the company. That's what you do with these things. And CM Punk didn't do it, and Tony Khan, the owner, did not do it. We'll get into him in a minute, but let's listen to more of this press conference.
To go out on national television and fucking go into business for himself. For what? What did I do, Dave? What did I ever do?
Talking to Dave Meltzer.
Didn't do a goddamn thing. What's your name, sir?
Dominic D'Angelo.
Fuck the Pittsburgh Penguins. What are you doing?
I'm from Pittsburgh.
I made it really clear in Forbes, and I just want to make it clear again. Nick,
It's not his position to make it very fucking clear. There's people who call themselves EVPs that should have fucking known better. This shit was none of their business.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. I don't even want to get into it about Kenny Omega or the Young Bucks or my, we'll call it what it is, my disdain for them. I don't like them, like at all. I have absolutely no respect for Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. Oh, but they're the greatest. Dave Meltzer gave them 5 stars. Well, good for Dave Meltzer. Guess what? I'm not Dave Meltzer. I'm CJ. All right? And I give them absolutely 0 stars. And as a matter of fact, I think they should be put on a list of do not let your children around them because they are sick. They are out there. There is video of them out there wrestling with children, wrestling with blow-up dolls, wrestling with invisible hand grenades. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's just what the promotion does. It is fun and the kids love it. I don't really care what the promotion does. I don't care if the fans love it. I don't care if the kids loves it. It's wrong. 100% wrong. And you are not going to change my mind on that at all. I'm not saying to cancel them, but put them on a list. Don't let them around kids because they're creeps. Okay? They have and Kenny Omega has this Japanese fetish. He's so fascinated with this Japanese culture. Then go live in Japan, dude. Stay away from America and go to Japan and stay there and take your little buddies with you, the Young Bucks, because you guys love Japan. Go to Japan and stay there for all I care. Piss off. I'm sorry. I do not like the Young Bucks. I don't like Kenny Omega. I don't like any of them. They're trash to me. That's how much I think of them. When they come on my TV, guess what? Boop, turn it off. Because I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to watch them. I'm not going to support them. I'm not going to sit here and praise them and say, "Oh, but they wrestle at a whole different level and they have evolved with wrestling." I don't. No, they haven't. First of all, they're beating up kids. That's not evolving. They're beating up kids. That's wrong. Number 1. Number 2, they are not wrestling gods. None of them are. And they're not the best bout machines. They're not the best tag team. Just because Dave Meltzer labels them as that doesn't mean shit to anybody. I can tell my dad right now, "Hey, Dad, Dave Meltzer rated this match 5 stars." He won't care. He won't care. I don't care what Dave Meltzer rates anything. Dave Meltzer's opinion means about as much to me as this napkin. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm angry now. I didn't want to get angry. I'm sorry, guys. My bad. Let's get back into this media scrum.
I understand sticking up for your fucking friends. I fucking get it.
You're in the wrestling business. You're not supposed to be sticking up for your friends. You're not supposed to be in the wrestling business to make friends. You're supposed to be in the wrestling business to make money. Once again, step on whoever you have to step on to get to the top. That's what the wrestling business is. Am I saying it's right? No. But make money before friends. And these guys don't understand that. And these guys want everybody on the roster to be friends. Apologize for that, folks. We had a little mistake here. Um, but no, like I said, these guys want everybody in the company to be friends and sing kumbaya and all that stuff. And I'm just like, you got to be kidding me. Really? Your EVPs, your job is to keep the roster in line, put the friendships to the side, and be a boss. That is your job. And Tony's job is also to be a boss. And Tony is also one of these guys that wants to be friends with everybody. Listen, in the wrestling business, being an owner and being friends doesn't correlate, does not work. I'm sorry, but it doesn't, folks. You can disagree with me all you want, but it doesn't. Let's get back into this clip. Oh, I guess I should probably.
A lot of people honestly mention, Kingston being the second best Kingston, which is a pretty great line. Refused. I asked for mediation. It was denied. It's a disgrace to this industry. It's a disgrace to this company. Now, we're far beyond apologies, right? I gave him a fucking chance. It did not get handled, and you saw what I had to do, which was very regrettable, lowering myself to his fucking level. But that's where we're at right now. And I will still walk up and down this hallway and say, if you have a fucking problem with me, take it up with me. Let's fucking go.
So there you have it. There's CM Punk's words. If you have a problem with me, take it up with me. Let's go. I'll fight you. Tony Khan, folks, is losing control of his roster. And Tony Khan, folks, refuses to do anything about this. He refuses to put his roster in line. And because he refuses to put his roster in line, it's affecting his company. It's affecting the way he's doing his business. It's affecting how the public looks at the company. See, right now, WWE is doing awesome. The company, the public is looking at the WWE. Try this again. The public is looking at the WWE as, oh, things are gotten so much better over there. And it's true. It has. It really has. It's been fantastic. AEW, people are looking at AEW and they're thinking, what the fuck is going on over there? You know what I mean? And I can't tell you what's going on. I can only tell you what I've been seeing online and on YouTube. I mean, that clip that I played, that was on YouTube. That was from a media scrum that AEW did last night. Those were from CM Punk's own chicken lips. So I'm not assuming anything. I'm not saying anything out of school. Everything you guys heard was from CM Punk himself. So, in closing of that, Tony, get your fucking roster together, bro. Get your roster in check. Stop trying to be a friend and be a boss. Be a man. Sack up and tell everybody to start acting like a bunch of professional athletes, because that's what they are, allegedly. So it's time for them to start acting like it. And if they can't start acting like it, there's the door. I'll see you later. That's what you need to do, Tony. You don't need to say, everybody, let's all hold hands, let's say a prayer, let's do all this crap. No. Be assertive for once, Tony. Don't be afraid to be confrontational. That's it, folks. That's all I got for you. Like I said, man, Clash at the Castle was a phenomenal show. Did not watch NXT Worlds Collide. Did not watch that. I heard that Braun Breaker is now the NXT and the NXT UK Women's is now the NXT and the NXT UK champion, and Mandy Rose is the NXT and NXT UK Women's Tag Team Women's Champion. So that's great for her and him. Congrats to those two. Pretty Deadly is now the NXT Tag Team Champions, which fantastic for them. Carmelo Hayes and Ricochet put on a hell of a match. You knew they were going to do that. You knew they were going to tear down this house. You knew that. Two phenomenal athletes putting on a match. It's bound for greatness. But yeah, before I go, let me just say, I don't hate Tony Khan. I do hate the Young Bucks. I do hate Kenny Omega. I will not sugarcoat that. I do hate those guys. But I don't hate Tony Khan. I don't hate AEW. I don't even hate CM Punk. I think he's a little bit of a crybaby, but I don't hate him. He's doing in AEW towards the end of. Hang on. He's doing in AEW now what he did in WWE towards the end of his career in WWE. Try this again, folks. I apologize. He's doing what he's doing now in AEW, what he did in WWE towards the end of his run in 2014, where he wasn't getting his way, and so he quit. And that's where this is leading, presumably. Because he can't get along with the EVPs, because the EVPs want to get along with everybody, and the EVPs want to be friends with everybody, and CM Punk's like, I don't want to be friends with that person, and the EVPs are like, but we're friends with that person, so you have to be. No, I don't. But it's, and then you got Hangman Page, who's like, I don't respect the legends. I don't ask them for advice. I don't listen to them. That's stupid. Listen to them. Listen to your elders, especially when they've been to the big dance before, especially if they've been top dogs before, because they know what they're talking about. They know exactly what they're talking about. And if you don't take their advice and if you don't listen to them, you're stupid. So, Adam, pull your head out of your ass. And that's all I got to say. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm CJ. If you're new to this channel, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get notified when we upload new content. I upload new content weekly. We got a Survivor Series 2002 review coming for you, as well as SummerSlam 92 coming to you next Thursday, the 15th. Until next time, I'm CJ, and I'm signing out. Deuces.